Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs, and it is with a happy face that I am reviving this Let's Play of Civilization 5, a brand new world, playing a Shaka of the Zulu Kingdom. I'm back with a new computer, new graphic card, and finally we can get some good HD. Oh, I tell you guys, it sucks to game Civilization 5 on a laptop. So yeah, when my computer died, I kind of had to put this Let's Play on hold, but it's back. And it's back in a big way. I actually had to go back and replay about 20 turns because it's been so long since I played this game. I had completely lost it. I didn't even remember like half of the things I was doing. So I was forced to go back a little bit and play some things again off screen just to get back into the feel of the game. And I decided to also jump back 10 turns or so because I wasn't really happy with what I was doing in the last part. So yeah, let's continue the journey. I got a lot of great comments from you guys, and you guys really are good at noticing things that I overlook, such as I originally wanted to raise the city to the ground, and some of you pointed out, Mangs, there are 2 uranium tiles here, and god damn it, you will need this uranium in the war with Dido. She's gonna out-nuke you, she's gonna have more giant death robots than you. The late game is kind of decided by uranium. So Osaka, even though it's not a great city, I cannot raise the city. I need this 2 uranium because this will actually translate into 8 uranium because I have the tenant which doubles my strategic resources. As a result, yeah, it has to load a little bit right there. That has nothing to do with my graphic cards, that's just civilization. Like this is a little glitch you see right here. It's just a result of the game having to load. I've actually started nuclear plants in most of my cities because I will need every single piece of production I can get to keep up with Dido's unit production, and I will need these nuclear plants. They are so good with the uranium I will get now from the city. It will be completely justified for me to do that, and I'll be able to build some giant death robots, which I definitely will do. Probably will build some nukes as well. So yeah, this is the point where I take Osaka, and I am going to annex it immediately because I have a lot of happiness. So I'm just gonna build a... My first building is probably going to be just a monument. Not that it's going to happen. Not that anything's going to happen yet. But what I'm going to do once the city gets out of resistance in... What is it? 5 turns? I'm going to buy myself an airport. Do I have an airport here actually? I don't. I could buy an airport in Mombasa. That would probably be a better thing to do. That way I could airlift units over. We'll have to see. I'm sending some bazooka over here. Because I don't think I'll be able to take Kyoto necessarily. Because I know he has a large army. And he can put battleships inside Kyoto. And that will be a major pain for me to do anything against. So. But I will definitely keep Osaka. I might as well check. It has a bank, market, public school. It's not a bad city actually. It even has a nuclear plants. Go figure, it's built next to 2 tiles of uranium. But still. That is not too shabby actually. So it has great production of the band. I'm going to repair this aluminium mine because I need aluminium right now. He's actually trying to take back Nagasaki. Ooh. Interesting. He is trying to take back Nagasaki. I won't let him. I will definitely not let him. So I'm gonna move my missile cruisers back. The missile cruisers capable of attacking twice. They're pretty darn decent. And I'm just gonna wipe him off the floor. Sadly, missile cruisers can't shoot over mountains, which is their biggest weakness. I do believe battleships can. Ugh, lags. Yeah, no, battleships can't either. Oh, this one is already shot. Yeah, we gotta heal up our navy. Dido has a ridiculous navy, by the way. Like, she has, like, 10 times as many nuclear submarines as I have, so... Oh, I am not looking forward to that at all. I haven't traded with Sweden in a while, actually. I should probably check how they're doing. If I remember correctly, they don't have an economy at all, which is why I haven't traded with them. But yeah, I can now start making giant death robots. The goal is to try and get giant death robots that heal themselves. They are really good. You need drill in order to get that. But yeah, that and XCOM squads will be very useful. I gotta say, it feels very good to be playing Civilization on a proper computer. God, that feels great. What are these workers doing? Oh, they're actually moving? They're gonna... Oh, no. That's the problem with setting workers to auto-improve. You know, I think I'm gonna have to do this manually. Oh, thank you for the worker. I'm gonna have to go and repair this uranium. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I did build some extra workers to go and repair. Bulawayo still needs a stock exchange, because money is important. Without money, your weapons will break, and you can't fight without your weapons, right? Alright, we successfully raised the city. Now we're gonna take down this one. This will be safe, I think. No, not yet. Ah, finally, another missile cruisers with logistics. Sugoi. And we'll bring the Great Admiral with us, as well as the battleship. I do believe battleships can shoot over mountains. Yes, they can. But missile cruisers can't. That is weird. I gotta say, that is a little bit weird. Right, we'll keep this rocket artillery around here, but assaulting Kyoto is going to be very difficult. I guess I could send a submarine over here. I guess I could start shooting on Japan with these missile cruisers. Daido is also attacking now. It seems like I finally caught up with her. So, she better not snipe Kyoto away from me. I'm gonna try and make sure that does not happen, because god damn it, I want Kyoto so bad. See if I could just get a little bit of vision. There's some aircraft stationed here. But otherwise it shouldn't be much of an issue, really. I might be able to take Kyoto, but I know for a fact that Japan has a very large fleet still in this water, because I haven't been able to contest the fleet around here. She wants open borders with me. I don't... Ah, she has minus 800 gold, so her economy is actually slowly collapsing, which is great. But yeah, she hasn't really been able to do much here. She is actually attacking Izumo, so she is slowly starting to push in here, but Japan is holding on pretty well, considering he's going up against Daido, who out-techs him. Like, she already has XCOM Squad. She's had XCOM Squad for a very, very long time. Okay, yeah, there you can see, Japan is moving in the big guns. He still has an army, and he's not afraid to use it. I gotta be very careful with my rocket artillery. Now, he has our rocket artillery as well, which means he can shoot on my rocket artillery, which means I have to be very careful. But Daido is attacking, though, with giant death robots, so as long as I'm able to take out... so yeah. So I can shoot with this one. I can move in. And I can shoot down this one with my bazooka. Where's my... I know I have a rocket artillery with... okay, not yet, but... Let's see, we need to shoot down this infantry. And we need to go repair this uranium mine, pretty much. Can this missile cruiser shoot down this mobile SAM? Let's move a little bit closer and see. No, I can't shoot at Tokyo or Kyoto at all with these missile cruisers, which kind of suck. Maybe if I move them in here. Yes, I can actually. Great. Awesome. Wonderful. So this missile cruiser can shoot. 1, 2, 3. It can't shoot on Kyoto, I think. No, I'm pretty sure it can't. But I really gotta take Kyoto before Daido does. Alright, what's the best gold I can get out of this? Carthage, 23 gold. Right, we're gonna try to shoot down the city. Gotta take as many cities as we... or coastal cities as we can. Okay, that's actually a kill. We just need the destroyer, which is... Where is the destroyer, anyway? I know it's here somewhere. Seriously, where did my destroyer go? It's not here. Well, darn it. It's all the way over here. It's gonna be here in 5 turns. Might as well just get some experience then. Ha! I pillaged. Alright, let's scrub the fallouts and send the mechanized infantry down. What's this? This is just a farm. I guess those aren't very highly prioritized just yet. I mostly want the strategic resources. The tile yields I'm not really that concerned about. Although I would like to scrub the fallout, as it does remove production completely. Alright, Ulundi now has a nuclear plant, so that's gonna skyrocket the production of that city by quite a significant amount. It has 123 production right now. And just look what happens to it when it gets nuclear power plants. It's pretty insane. Okay, now he has, yeah, as I feared, he's now placing battleships in Kyoto, which can shoot on my rocket artillery. I gotta be very careful so I won't lose my rocket artillery. There we go. It's done, and look at that, 135. That's a pretty huge boost to production considering that was one building. Yeah, it's time to build giant death robots. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably just gonna buy myself an airport. That way I can airlift giant death robots over from Ulundi to... That's a pretty neat thing to be able to do. I'll get myself a giant death robot in Attila's Court. And in Mombasa, what should we build here? Probably just a workshop, I think. Yeah. Okay, so Dido's attacking. I do believe these bazookas got 1 extra range, which is pretty kick-ass. I can't shoot over the mountains, but still, I can do damage. Actually, that guy was just blocking Dido's forces, so perhaps that was a little bit redundant. Okay. Have to be very careful so Dido won't snipe this. Okay, Dido can actually snipe this now. I gotta block her as much as possible. I actually don't want to shoot on that. No, I don't want to do that at all. Alright, let's repair this uranium mine. You can just stay here, I suppose. And we're moving with the mechanized infantry. Another one, just in case Japan shoots down this other one. Alright. I certainly... Oh my god, Dido could actually power drop a... no, XCOM squads can't... They can attack, but... Ooh... Ooh, oh, so close, so close. I hope that Kyoto will shoot on Dido's troops and not mine. Depends on which he views as a big threat. And what the fuck, Dido? Are you gonna settle? Okay, it looks like I will take Kyoto. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sign a peace treaty with Japan once I do that. I could sign a peace treaty, take a lot of resources, and then I could let Dido fight against Japan. Let her weaken herself against him. While I build up my forces in an attempt to attack her. I will need so many ships, it's not even going to be funny. But yeah. I'm just going to get as much experience as I can out of this. So I'm going to shoot on Japan's troops as much as possible. There we go. And then, it's time to take Kyoto. Woo! Let's take a look at this city. Oh my god, it's such a massive city. Okay, so we got a lot of great works of art. We have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's amazing. Himeji Castle. That's also pretty good. Great Wall is obsolete now, but this is a pretty good city. A lot of good buildings here. So that's pretty cool. Plus, considering I'm getting a lot of resources. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign a peace treaty, and I'm going to get him to pretty much give me everything he has, which is not a lot. 78 gold per turn. And how many cities will he give me? Tokyo? Will he give me Tokyo? No, I don't think so. Let's see if he wants to give me Tokyo. No. He doesn't even want to give me this. I'll take one of his cities though. Tokyo? Okay, he doesn't want to give me Tokyo. How about this one? You want to give me that? Sure, I'll take one of his cities and then just raise it, I suppose. Fine. I'll just raise the city. It's just a small crap city, but anyway, I don't really care. Right, I think I'm just gonna have to start building nuclear submarines in this city. Yep, pretty much. And let's just go start by repairing shit, I suppose. As in this city, I think just more giant death robots, really. In Kyoto, we'll start working on a monument, I suppose. It looks like we destroyed a monument. This missile cruiser can just chill for the time being. What is this destroyer doing? Alright. It's gonna make its way over there. Alright, I can't take the city anymore, so might as well just leave it alone, right? Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move my fleet over here, I think. Take some time to move all of these ships. Because we need to get ready for the war against Daido. We might actually be able to... Well, Japan is already at war with Daido, but with any luck, they're gonna keep doing that. Maybe I can actually use Japan sort of as an ally against Daido. That would be a little bit ironic, but also very hilarious. But yeah, we have officially dealt with Japan. We have taken his capital, so we don't really need to worry about him anymore. But I wish there was a hotkey to just move all of your forces, like, to a specific area of the map. So I guess I'll start by going to war on her with right here, and I'll attack her from different angles. Hell, maybe I could even get Sweden to declare war. It wouldn't actually surprise me if Sweden tried to backstab me. They'd get shot down really quickly though, but they do have carriers and battleships, so they could probably launch a sneak attack and take one of my cities. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. But yeah, the war of giant death robots are coming. I don't really have a border with Daido, but I could attack her from this point on. It really annoys. Like I really have to keep Colombo as an ally regardless, because Kiev will be very, very valuable. It's almost impossible for me to get these two cities.
Dumb.
She really likes me. I don't think she's gonna suspect me attacking her. 773. God damn it. I have 139 influence, but somehow that just feel very solid, if you know what I mean. But for now, I think it's gonna have to do. Alright, she wants to repeal world religion Marxism. I certainly don't want that. I'm just gonna vote against that. Because that gives me 2 extra delegates. And a bunch of other things that I consider very valuable. Alright, let's prepare our rocket artillery. What's good about attacking Daido from this angle is that my ships actually do retain some of their usefulness. In the sense that I can destroy these cities right here and also bombard Daido's troops from the sea. Which is quite nice. I do wonder, does Tokyo have an airport? Doesn't look like it has an airport. I should buy one so that I can airlift troops over to Kyoto. I also think it's very weird that when you have built an airport in a city, I think you should automatically connect it to your trade network. Like, it sounds logical, yes? Like, that when you have 2 airports, then your cities should be able to trade. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I think that sounds very logical. But yeah, it's like peace now for the first time in like 200 turns or something like that. Oh my god. Gustavus Adolphus, you little troll. He just declared war on Nobunaga. He's like, jag ska skrota dig din jävla hans japsefan. That was basically saying in Swedish that I'm gonna kick your ass, you little Japanese fuck. Swedish and Norwegian is very similar. We are neighboring countries. We talk pretty much the same language, just differently. Well, that's awesome. Well, Coalition Residents failed. That kind of makes me a little bit sad. Right, I'm gonna learn drill. And one more promotion away. And I will be able to... does this have an... No, we don't have an airport here just yet. I'm just gonna leave the giant death robot right here. Do we need more giant death robots? Probably. We have a lot of uranium, so might as well. I'm thinking I should probably build some nuclear missiles. I could load them onto nuclear submarines and nuke Dido. That probably is a very good idea. Alright, I'm just gonna queue up a whole bunch of buildings, actually. A granary. Probably a good idea. Just these cheap-ass buildings, pretty much. Lighthouse. Forge, probably. A library. An aqueduct, probably, I should have before the library. So... And even before that, I should probably get the windmill on the factory. Okay, I can take the granary first. And then the windmill, and then the factory, and then the... Okay, the lighthouse after the granary, because it's so cheap and it gives a substantial bonus to growth. Okay, what should we do? We could repeal the ban on pearls, but I don't really want to. Nuclear non-profitation will be really hilarious, or standing army tax would actually be pretty hilarious as well, because yes, while it would affect me, it would actually, you know what, standing army tax would ruin Dido. I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna lose gold. I'm currently 400 spent on unit maintenance. That is going to cost me around 100 gold per turn. But for Dido, it's going to absolutely ruin her. If we look at her politics right now, we see that she's suffering 200 gold per turn. It's going to absolutely ruin her. How is Gustavus doing? His economy is in shambles. And Japan, he's actually earning gold for once. But he kind of hates me. Japan is not the kind of civilization to forgive you. So, they're not very forgiving at all. So if you go to war with them, they're gonna remember. They're gonna remember for a very long time. I got the menu music from Super Famicom War stuck in my head. Alright, let's just start by scrubbing some fallout, I think. We need to get these farms working if our cities start to grow. We do want them to grow. These 3 cities right here are pretty nice. They give us a lot of good strategic luxury resources that we'll definitely need in the war against Dido. These 2 cities just need to churn out submarines, I think, at a very rapid pace. I'm gonna need so many submarines to take down Dido. It's not even gonna be funny. Colombo is bankrupt. Yeah, I have a large pool of gold, but I'm not going to waste it because I know I'll be needing it. I also build a lot of XCOM squads, which I'll surely need. Right now, actually, I only have... Is the uranium mine still pillaged? No, it's not, actually. Alright. This is a trading post. I think I need to scrub the fallout before I can do anything. Okay. Again here, just nuclear submarines, more nuclear submarines. That's pretty much what I need. Like... It's not... Like, I'm gonna show you guys how many submarines Dido has, and trust me, it's not fun. At all. I caught a glimpse of it a couple of turns ago, and I was pretty scared. I was scared. Let's just say I was very scared. Because, I wonder, do nuclear plants actually have specialist slots? I don't think they do, but I'm gonna check. Alundu is crazy big right now, which is kind of cool. But what I'm hoping of doing is that if I sneak attack Dido, I could sneak a few nuclear submarines up to Carthage and I can nuke the shit out of her. And that is going to be pretty epic. So yeah, let's see how many submarines Dido has. Yeah. This is nothing, by the way. I saw way many more earlier. Alright, drill, drill, drill. Okay, I can actually buy myself an airport now, and I'm going to do that. Do I have one already? I think I can't. No, it's in resistance for 10 turns. Never mind. I can just walk. Giant death robots are crazy fast. And they can embark, so. Alright, I think just more nuclear submarines, really. 5 submarines. 4 anti-air, 3 recons, 2 infantry. I do believe I was building a nuclear missile in Attila's court. They are really expensive to build. Alright, I'm gonna get myself... The stock exchange is now done. So the nuclear power plant is gonna take such a long time to build though. This city is actually still pretty small, all things considered. Maybe a medical lab would be an ideal thing to build. Do I have... I do believe I have all the military buildings in this city. I do. But yes, this... I think I'll build a medical lab. This city needs to grow. Alright. These workers can pretty much just repair. Like, I caused a lot of damage to Dido. A lot of freaking damage. Okay, we can keep over here for the time being. But one thing's for sure, we're gonna need the initiative when we do eventually attack Dido. And we're gonna need so many nuclear submarines, it's not even gonna be funny. She actually wants to trade with me. Yeah, I actually have a declaration of friendship with her. I guess I'll take some of her gold. Do you want to buy this shit? She actually do. 750? No, 700? This is more really about emptying her coffers than filling up mine, because I know she's gonna slowly lose her economy. Now, when I do eventually go to war with Dido, of course, I'm gonna lose so much gold, because so much of this is trade. 251 gold per turn is from trade routes, and I'm gonna lose most of them when I go to war with her, so I need a large bank of gold before I go to war. I think I'm not looking really... I'm not really satisfied with this gold income. I will need to connect these cities to my trade routes. Could build a harbor, I suppose, or buy one, actually. If I... I think Obama has a harbor, actually. Yeah, it does. So if I get a harbor in Mombasa, I could queue it up after the workshop. Actually, no, it has a harbor, so we do... So what I actually need to do now is I just need a road, pretty much. You know what? I think I'll just set them to auto-improve, because right now there's really nothing major I need. I'll just pop nanotechnology. Stealth bombers might actually be useful. I think I'm just gonna grab a stable in Alundi. Might as well just get it. Probably a medical lab, and then maybe another... Actually, some XCOM squads would be very good. Now I have a nuclear missile. I could send that over to one of my nuclear submarines. They can carry 2 nuclear missiles, which is pretty kick-ass. Alright, this destroyer has seen enough. I don't want Dido to get any suspicions that I might be backstabbing her, because that's exactly what I plan on doing. I think I should try to trade with Sweden, actually. Or maybe with city-states right now, even though it's not as effective. Where is the Villainous? I do have a quest to trade with Villainous. Only 700 influence away, guys. Because the thing is, if I should probably just start trading with city-states, because even though it's worth less cash, it gives Dido less money. And that in and of itself is more cost effective for me. But yeah, I need probably at least like somewhere around 10 nuclear submarines. Probably something like that. Yeah, this city is growing pretty quickly, actually. I wonder if 18 happiness is going to be enough. I also wonder if Dido is going... Yeah, it looks like she's starting to conquer these cities, but that's completely fine. That's going to give her less happiness and less cash. So I am completely fine with that. Research agreement completes. I do believe she already has future tech. Alright, I'm actually going to exclude Dido now from my trades, and I'm going to trade with Sweden instead. Slowly but surely I'm going to... Actually, I do believe the trade routes are worth more. I got to trade with cities that I'm actually allied with now, and not cities that Dido is allied with. So Colombo, I'm going to trade with Colombo. can just auto-improve. Okay, another giant death robot. Awesome. Go over here. What should we build in Obama? Probably a medical lab? I don't know. Or no, we just need soldiers, really. So, XCOM squads. XCOM squads are good. Nuclear missile can just sleep. I do want a lot of nukes. I think I'm gonna build my 2 remaining uranium. I'm probably just gonna build on spend on nuclear missiles. And I'm gonna nuke the fucking crap out of Dido. It's gonna be fucking sweet. I could like synchronize nuke. I could nuke Utic and I could nuke Carthage and Hippo Regis, like all 3 at once. Yeah, they're not really happy about my proposal, but I don't give a shit. Holy crap, the city is in resistance for such a long time. I don't know if you get any bonus from wonders when your city is in resistance. I'm actually really unsure. Right, but go to our election rig. We're rigging a lot of elections. Not really sure why I have a spy in Carthage. I think, like, or a diplomat. Like, diplomats are cool, but I think that instead of having a diplomat, I think I'd actually rather have a spy. Because the diplomat will evacuate. Just to create a quick work. It's not really going to be a huge issue, but it works. We're rigging. Influence surprisingly fell. Rigging. Rigging. We're rigging a lot of shit. That's good. Giant death robot. You can just stay. I don't know why, but they can't fortify for whatever reason. I suppose it's because they get no terrain bonuses. Feels good to play Civilization again, guys. I really missed this game. It's amazing how much longevity this game has. Like, it's sad to say, but after playing 1 game of Beyond Earth, like, including that one Let's Play I made that was like 3 parts long, I can't play it anymore. I don't know why. It's just... I might consider making another Let's Play now that I actually have a computer capable of running it, but I don't know why. It's just... that game just isn't good. It needs an expansion so badly to just fix its problems. I can't wait for the expansion to eventually come out, but looking back at Vanilla Civ 5, that game wasn't very good either. So I will be... like, I think it's ridiculous that you need an expansion to fix a game, but at the same time, it seems to be the case with most Sid Meier's games, really. Or Firaxis Studios, or whatever you want to say. So, a nuclear missile, probably. I'm gonna bank this one here. That's going to be my nuclear submarine with actual nukes in it. And Colombo is my allies. I want to trade with them. I am losing a lot of gold by not trading with Dido, but fuck it. It's better than losing all of my trade routes at the same time. I guess I could grab a courthouse. I don't know. I think I'd rather want to get a factory, though. I just really badly... What are you doing? Are you seriously? No, you're scrubbing fallout. They're not building a road. Thank God for that. They don't need to. I do want to build a road between Mombasa and Osaka to connect those cities to my empire, but... but first we need to scrub all the fallout. But I'm too lazy to do it manually. Melbourne liberated. Alright. That was a smart move on her part. I should have done that. Now they're like super allied with Dido. Like super allied. Alright, Carthage is now the ally. Well, I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? That was a little bit stupid of me. Alright, great writer. Let's write a political treasure. It's not going to give us a policy just yet, but in 4 turns we'll get another one. And I think I know what I want. Another nuclear submarine, thank you very much. We need a lot of nuclear submarines. It's not enough, trust me. This is nowhere near enough nuclear submarines to tackle her navy. What you saw was just a small peak. She has, I think she literally has like 50 nuclear submarines or more. This war is going to be grand. I think I want at least 1 future tech. Now, if you don't know what future tech does, every time you research it, all of your units get 10% stronger. So, towards the very late game, it literally becomes a battle of future techs. If your opponent has like 3 more future techs than you have, then your opponent will have 30% stronger units, which naturally, if this scales too much in one player's favor, then it becomes impossible to win a war victory, which is why you need a lot of science, even in domination victories based games. Alright, XCOM squads. I think what I want with them is I want them to be resilient, so I'll give them, or actually shock, so I can give them siege. That's probably what I want with them. Yeah, I'm actually going to give them siege, much more fun. It doesn't really matter where I base them. I might as well keep them around the Lundi. Because I can power drop them anywhere I fucking want anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, probably some more XCOM squads. Sounds like a fantastic idea, if you ask me. Just more soldiers in general. Did I get that as a gift? I think I'll keep them around Ulundi. That I can decide from there where I want to launch them. Can pretty much go everywhere they want. So yes, XCOM squads, giant death robots, nuclear missiles, and nuclear submarines, as well as more missile cruisers probably wouldn't be terrible either, come to think of it. Missile cruisers are pretty important, and they can detect submarines too. Of course, normal submarines can detect submarines as well, so... no, Vancouver, no! What? Did she kick me out? She did. Oh no, she never did. I just lost friendship with them. Okay, that just doesn't really matter. I just gotta keep real tight on to the cities that I have. Bogota, or Brogota as I like to call them. They actually wanted me to destroy... Oh my god, I know what to do now. I don't need sight, do I? I can power drop here and I could go defeat that barbarian encampment. That is probably a really good idea. And we're gonna start trading with our allied city-states, which is Milan. But yeah, I would really like Brogota back. Brogota is a really bro city-states. Ulundi is building... I could build another nuclear missile. That probably is a pretty good idea. These guys will get siege, because I will mainly be using XCOM squads to take cities. So giving them siege is probably a really good idea. 50% combat bonus versus cities is pretty decent, actually. But yeah, if I can take that barbarian encampment, then I might be able to kick Dido. I want as many allied city-states as possible before I go to war with her. There aren't many left. Yeah, the vermin is breeding. You better believe it, Japan. Yeah, I need to secure city-states. They're going to be very important. I'm really happy I have Kiev and Colombo. It's going to give me a nice buffer or a nice wall to keep Dido busy while I attack. Of course, if I'm not careful, she's just going to overrun these cities. So I need to keep her busy as well. So many of those cargo ships are going to get destroyed. I think I need to just switch out all my trade routes before I go to war. That's going to be very important. More nuclear submarines. We're not done. We need a lot of them. Every single one is going to matter so much. Alright. I want... Oh my god, she wants to remove natural heritage sites. I get so much from that. But at the same time, I really want standing army tax to go through. Just because it will mean the absolute death of Dido. If she has more delegate, I think I might lose anyway, because I think Sweden will vote against it. Japan too, so it's probably not gonna... Dido, you fucker! Where did that happen? Okay, that's fine. She only stole a little bit of Kyoto's land. You know, that's completely fine. She's actually burning Tokyo to the ground. Interesting that she decides to keep these units, but wants to burn Tokyo. What's the deal behind that? She's also stationing aircraft around here, which is a curious choice. Wouldn't really surprise me if she plans to backstab me soon. both failed, so no standing arm attacks, but she didn't remove my cultural heritage sides either, which is pretty sweet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end this part right here. I hope you guys enjoyed a return to these this Civilization Let's Play, and there will be more Civilization coming in the future, trust me. As always, my name is Mangs. If you enjoyed this, please consider leaving a like and a comment, it really helps, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.